I say grind harder, they say work smarter. Studying the beat till I feel like a father. Nut on the track like the lyrics my daughter. This on my creation, turn murder to slaughter. I say grind harder, they say work smarter. Studying the beat till I feel like a father. Nut on the track like the lyrics my daughter. This on my creation, turn murder to slaughter.
YouTube, for sure, we are back at it again. It's your boy Rated RGG. This time, we are going to do some viewing, which we will probably do a lot of between me, my boy Mufasa, and my boy Ken. We all use 3 different types of decks with multiple decks. Today, we have Mufasa's deck, who he is using a Alakazam today. We probably going to have a few times with this Alakazam. We're going to try to dictate how the match go, explain what's going on. So it seems like we have an Abra against a Goldeen. That most likely means that the opponent is going to use Blastoise or Articuno or Starmie or something in that regard. Mufasa starts off with an Abra, the Goldeen, and the Helix Fossil. The Goldeen is out front. Pokeball most likely goes to get that Articuno. Articuno is out. Then the Pokeball goes out again for the opposing side. 1 energy on Goldeen, probably gonna go for the little hit right here. Yep, go for the flop for the 10. That makes sense, get a little damage off. Mufasa pulls Meowth. He probably really wants to use Meowth because he doesn't have a very good hand here. So he sets some energy on the Abra, sees the opponent hasn't used anything but Pokeball. Right now he's probably thinking if he should Sabrina in case the Seadra comes out and kills the Abra, because that would be terrible. So the Sabrina does come out, forcing the Articuno to come out, and now the Articuno cannot attack this turn, and he has no way of switching back into Goldeen unless he has X speed in his hand. Then Mufasa's gonna be in some trouble. However, he go ahead and goes for the teleport to go ahead and switch out the Abra into the Meowth so he can start to get some draws. He should be able to get at least 2 draws, considering the yeah, 1, 2. He might get 3. The opponent, the Sea King, is out. If the opponent has E-Speed in his hand, he should go ahead and switch now. He should have went ahead and switched and killed Meowth, or at least tried to kill Meowth if he had E-Speed in his hand. But the Meowth is out, and also the red card is out. Mufasa knows that E-Speed could be in the hand, so he goes ahead and goes for the red card to hope that E-Speed is not in the hand, because he also knows that the Kadabra or the Abra could have got 1-tapped. So it's the enemy's turn. We did get a draw off of the Meowth, pulled into the Giovanni, which should be pretty good. The Articuno is halfway online, able to use Ice Wing. But like I said, look at those draws from that Meowth. Now we have a Professor's Research, probably gonna go out. Yes sir. Professor's Research go out. We have Kadabra, probably gonna put that Pokeball out, probably get that other Abra. Yep. Put down that Abra, put down that Alakazam, put the energy on the Alakazam. And we can still get a payday off and get another draw. And that's why Sea King should have came in to kill the Meow early, so Julio Mufasa couldn't get all these extra draws. Now the enemy is in a pickle, because if Articuno goes 3, he can die to Alakazam. His best bet is probably to switch into the Sea King here. That's what I would do. He uses X speed. If he had X speed earlier, he should have been used it, honestly. Because this play, the Sea King attacking the Meowth, could have came a lot earlier. I mean, of course, you wouldn't know with RNG, but still, this death could have came a lot earlier, and Mufasa would be in a very bad position. But he's not, because the enemy decided to hold out. But because he held out, Alakazam is on the field. And the enemy thinks that Alakazam can only do 90. However, with all those draws, Mufasa was also able to draw Giovanni. So 9 times out of 10, after he uses Pokeball and sees there's nothing left, he's going to activate Giovanni, which is going to give that nice 10 to take out the Seeking. After he go ahead and set down the other Kadabra, just in case he does pull Alakazam on the next turn. Yep, that drops the Seeking with exactly 100. The enemy might actually pull out Starmie here. Starmie doesn't have a retreat cost, so there's no bad part of retreating Starmie in case you might want what you're about to draw. Yep, the Starmie comes out. Okay. Let's see what the enemy wants to go for. What you gonna do, bud? Alright, so he pops in the Farfetch'd. Okay, the enemy wants to get some small damage off. So Farfetch'd is out. The switch between Starmie and Farfetch'd puts about 40 damage on the Alakazam. Now Farfetch'd is gonna die in one hit, but Articuno will be able to wipe, and so would Starmie on this next thing. But the enemy does not know that Mufasa has a potion. So now, with Alakazam being at 100, neither of those last two mons can one-tap the Alakazam. And the interesting thing about that is Alakazam's energy is full, so he's working on the Kadabra in the back, so when he pulls the other Alakazam, then that Alakazam is also going to be online as well. So the Articuno is back out. For the opponent, the best thing that you could possibly do, you're not going to win. But he does go for a potion, which is the best thing he could have done, and don't put the extra energy on Articuno. Correct. If he would have put the extra energy on Articuno, he would die. But since he did not, he was able to lower Alakazam and not die. Well, survive this next hit, which doesn't really make a difference whether he survived the next hit or not. He's gonna lose regardless, I believe. Looks like it. Because Alakazam should just attack here for 120. Yep. Now, he can't take another attack. The only thing he could do is switch. And if he were to switch into the Starmie, it could kill the Alakazam, but it wouldn't last the next Alakazam. So there's really not much he can do. The opponent is probably going to think until he can't think anymore and realize there's nothing that he can do. But leave a like, leave a comment if y'all enjoyed this Alakazam deck. There will be more Alakazam vids. I do like to watch this Alakazam deck put in work. If you want to try out the deck, go to the beginning of the vid. Actually, I might put the deck at the end too, because why not? If you want to see more decks used or any deck that you want to see used, leave it in the comments so we can get to it. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of different decks. I have 9 decks myself. Julio has 9 decks. I meant Mufasa, whatever you want to call them. And Ken has 9 decks. So it's going to be a lot of different decks coming through this channel. Y'all will for surely see my best deck coming real soon. I'm waiting on the enemy to concede real soon because it's time up. Yep, and this should be game. But we finna be out this thing. There's the concede. We finna drop back at the end. And let me know what y'all think.